Hello Radiant Souls, welcome to today's yoga practice. This is going to be a well-rounded yoga class accessible for all levels of yoga ability. We're going to be moving quite fluidly through some poses, a little bit of a vinyasa style class. So if you're up for it and you're ready, we're going to start in a wide leg child's pose at the back of our space. Bringing big toes together, knees wide apart. Take a nice big inhale, and as you exhale, just walking the hands forwards. Release the crown of the head down, soften the forehead. Push your hips back towards your heels. Just taking a moment to ground ourselves into the class. And this is where you check into your practice and check out of your day. Just taking this small chunk of time out for yourself. And stretch those fingertips a little bit closer to the top of your space. Feel the length down the side bodies. And take a nice big inhale. And exhale. Inhale, start to push into the hands, lift the chest. Thread the needle, threading the right arm underneath. Keeping the left arm extended, release the right shoulder down. Inhale, start to come back to center. We'll just switch sides, threading the left arm underneath. Keep the right arm extended, release the left shoulder and the left ear down. And stretch your right fingertips close to the top of your mat and roll the right shoulder down. Inhale, start to lift the chest. Walk the hands back towards the knees, draw the knees together, coming into our hero's pose. Interlace the hands, roll out the wrists. Switch direction of the circle. Coming to stand up on the shins, we're moving to camel pose. Bring the hands to the lower back, draw the elbows in towards each other. Inhale, start to push the hips forwards, drop the chest back. And exhale, come back to neutral, bring the hands onto the side of the hips, and we're going to lean the weight into the left knee so that we can step the right leg forward, landing in a low lunge. Interlace the hands and bring them on top of the right knee, drop the hips down and forwards. Inhale. Exhale, start to straighten into the right leg, coming to half splits, flexing into the right foot. Take an inhale. Exhale, start to fold over the right leg. Inhale, start to lift the chest, re-bend into the right leg. Tuck the left toes, coming to Skandasana, rolling onto the left heel. Point the left toes towards the sky, sink the hips down. Maybe bringing your hands to the heart space, or they can just rest out in front of you for a bit of extra support. Inhale, start to walk the hands back, coming to a lizard lunge. Drop the left knee down. So both hands up to the inside of the right foot here. Take an inhale. Exhale, release the crown of the head down. Go a little bit deeper into the stretch. Bending into the elbows if you can. Softening the shoulders. Inhale, start to push into the hands. Lift the chest. Bring the right knee back to meet the left. Coming back to stand on the shins. Inhale, we're going to push the hips forwards, lean the chest back. This time, if you want to drop the hands down onto the ankles, you can do that. Bringing the hands back to the lower back, lift the chest. This time, leaning the weight into the right leg. Step the left leg forward, landing in a low lunge. Interlace the hands on top of the left knee, sink the hips down and forwards. Inhale. Exhale, half splits. Take an inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, start to lift the chest. Walk the hands forwards, tuck the back toes, spin onto the heel of the right foot, drop the hips down, coming to Skandasana. Bringing the hands to prayer. And walking the hands to the top of your space, landing in a lizard lunge, drop the right knee down. Lift the chest and the chin. Take an inhale. Exhale, start to drop the crown of the head, bend into the elbows. Soften the shoulders, draw the left knee in towards the left shoulder. Inhale, start to lift the chest. Bring the left knee back to meet the right knee. Inhale, coming up to camel once again. Hands onto the lower back, push the hips forwards, maybe dropping the hands down. Squeeze into the glutes, push your hips as far forwards as you can. And exhale, hands to the lower back, neutralize the spine. Lean the weight into the left knee, step the right leg forward again for your lunge. This time we're going to bring the left leg out to 90 degrees, coming to a side lunge. Bring the right fingertips to the inside of the right foot, or they can be on a block. Sink nice and low into the right knee. And as you start to straighten the right leg, spin the right foot so that the knife edge is parallel to the short edge of your mat. Drop the left hand down, inhale, right arm stretches up and overhead. Inhale, use the strength of the core, lift both arms to the sky. Exhale, drop the right hand down, left arm over for your gate pose. Inhale, lower the left hand down, spin the right toes back to the top of your mat, bend into the right leg, coming back to a side lunge. And then walking your hands to frame your right foot, stepping back, coming to camel one last time. Inhale, start to push your hips forward, lower the chest down, maybe dropping the hands down to the ankles. Inhale, start to lift the chest, neutralize the spine. Lean the weight into the right leg, step the left leg forwards. Right leg comes to 90 degrees, bring the left hand to the inside of the left foot. Sink nice and low into the left knee. Inhale, start to straighten the left leg, spin the left foot, drop the right hand down, reach the left arm overhead. Inhale, use the strength of the core to lift both arms up. Exhale, drop the left hand down, right arm over. Inhale, right, drop the right hand, spin the left toes to the top of the mat and re-bend into the left leg. Come back to frame your left foot. But this time we're just gonna bring the left knee to meet the right, tuck the toes under, push the hips up and back for a downward facing dog. Take a moment to pedal into your feet. Find some stillness in your downward facing dog. And take a nice big inhale and exhale. Look towards the top of your mat. And we're going to land in our yogi squat. So if you want to step, or you can bend into the knees and jump both feet either side of the hands. Lower the hips down. Bring the hands to heart center. Push the knees away with the elbows. And then with or without the help of the hands, lower the hips down. Coming to sit at the middle of the space, coming to Navasana. So bringing the legs to tabletop, reach your arms either side. Try and draw your belly towards the thighs. Take an inhale. Exhale, maybe you play around with straightening the legs. Try and sit up nice and tall. Just a little bit of core work. And drop it down to a low boat. Hug everything into the midline. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And exhale, lower it down, relaxing. We're going to hug both knees in towards the chest. And then just draw the knees apart with the hands, pulling them either side of the body. And then bring the knees back together. Hook the right leg over the left. Taking one bind or two binds with your eagle legs, we're going to drop the legs over to the left. Bringing the right arm out, lift the head, take the gaze over to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Switching sides, bringing the left leg over the right, taking one or two binds for your eagle. Drop the legs over to the right. Lift the head, take the gaze over to the left. Slowly coming back to center. Bring the hands behind the thighs. Just take a couple of rocks up till you land in a sitting position. And I'm going to end the class just in a Sukhasana, comfortable seat. So whatever that looks like for you, find that now. I'm going to take a full lotus. And let's just rest the hands on top of the knees, close down the eyes, sit up nice and tall with the spine. And just take some slow, connected breaths. And just bring your awareness to the sensation of the breath moving in and out of your nose. The feeling of it moving through the chest and the belly. And leaving the body as you exhale. Just imagine breathing in a sense of calm as you inhale and exhaling everything that no longer serves you. And just feeling yourself soften, feeling your sit bones grounding into the mat below you, your shoulders soften. Start to deepen your breath, take some full cycles. start to bring your hands to Anjali Mudra in the center of the heart space. You can softly blink your eyes open. Thank you for joining me for this quick but sweet practice to help you get into those juicy stretches in the hips, the hamstrings, the shoulders. I hope you have enjoyed this practice, and I will see you another time on the mat. Thank you.